Senior quarterback Zach Adkins, the Demons beat Nichols 48-21 Saturday night. Now you go to play at Stephen F. Austin, a big game on Saturday. Let's talk about the Nichols game for a second. From a team perspective, an overall good win. Talk about that.
It was a great team win. All three phases of the game played well, and it helped us get a big lead on them early, and we just kept going from there and got a great win for us.
All right, you broke the single game record for touchdown passes, throwing 5. Broke Bobby Hebert's single game record for points responsible for with a 3-yard run that made you responsible for 36 points. What does that mean to you?
It's a great accomplishment to be up there with his name, breaking his records from knowing what he's done. But overall, I just wanted to help my team win, do whatever I can do, and that's what it called for that night.
Now, you had thrown 4 touchdowns in a game 4 times this year, tying the record each time. How aware were you of that, and how much did you want to get that 5th?
I told Coach Malley before the games, I got to get that 5th. I keep telling me I'm tying it. I didn't want to break it now, and we got it done. I got to credit my offensive line and receivers for that, though.
Okay, let's turn to Stephen F. Austin, a team that's had some really good wins this year, a team that's going to be very formidable, and a team that last year the Demons beat here at Turpin Stadium to win Chief Caddo. Talk about the importance of this game from a rivalry perspective.
This is a big game. It's like we're playing for the Chief. We want to keep that here, and this is a big rivalry. We've always heard about it, and it's not only the rivalry, but it's for our playoff spot. So we're going to come out here with the most heart we've had all season and go try to get this W.
Talk about going at this game as one that can set the stage for the playoffs. Is it one of those games where it's an extra opportunity, or is it added pressure?
I think it's just an extra opportunity. We can't see it nothing more than that. Just another day, another game. Go take it play by play and get the job done.
All right, and Stephen F. Austin, Northwestern, you said an intense game, physical defense from Stephen F. Austin. What are your memories of that game last year, and how will those help you this year?
I just remember how cold it was last year. That game was really cold, but they were a physical team. They can try to beat us up a little bit, and they try to. Well, hopefully, we can take advantage of their little things that they get one-on-one coverage. Try to take advantage. Let our receivers make plays. All
right, and there's a reasonable chance right now, 70% chance, that it could be raining on Saturday afternoon in 70-degree weather. As hard as it sounds to believe that, but what about competing with a wet football and going through the different weather conditions you may face?
It'll be a little bit of challenge, but I think it helps the offense too when it's raining like that, because defense, you just make one move, they can lose the balance. It takes one cut and you can be off to the races.
So you like the idea that it might be a little slick out there?
Yeah.
Okay. If you had to draw it up, how do you see the team carrying Chief Caddo off on Saturday?
Honestly, I'd leave it up to the big guys, let them carry it off.
Smart move, but will you get a picture with the Chief?
Oh yeah, everybody wants to get a picture with the Chief.
Yeah. Will he say anything to the team before the game?
Hopefully he's saying he wants to come back to Natchitoches with us.
Good idea. Thanks, Zach.
I appreciate it.
With senior linebacker Marion Chapman, a fellow from Waynesboro, Mississippi, leads the Southland Conference in tackles. He ranks among the national leaders in tackles. He is certainly at the core of the Purple Swarm defense. It plays its last game of the year, possibly, Saturday afternoon against Stephen F. Austin after a big win against Nichols on Saturday night. Marion, let's first talk about that Nichols win. The Demons came out and took care of business against a team that was playing inspired football. Talk about the win and what it meant to the Demons.
The win was huge. All week we were just talking about we're the real issue. We wanted to get the trophy back here at Natchitoches. Because that loss last year left a bad taste in our mouth, and we came out last week at practice. We gave it our all. We did what the coaches asked us to do, and we perfected it, and we came out and got the win.
Speaking of doing what the coaches asked you to do, on the heels of 2 very emotional, hard-fought losses to Central Arkansas and McNeese, Coach Thomas looked you guys in the eye and said, let's win the last 3. You've gotten 2 of them in the books now. So you've got to feel a great sense of accomplishment heading into this last game.
Yes, sir. We feel a great deal of accomplishment, but I mean, those 2 wins are behind us. So we have one more win. We're going to be focused this week coming out. We're going to watch a lot of film. And we're just going to give it our all. You know, this might be our last game. So if it's our last game, we want to give it our all. And we want to get the win.
Okay, you don't know much about Stephen F. Austin at this point because you haven't watched tape on them. You do know that they have the best running back in the conference, a candidate for National Player of the Year in Gus Johnson, who's averaging over 130 yards rushing a game. So defensively, how do you gear up to defend against a great running back and a versatile offense?
First off, we have to tackle her very good. We just got to be gap sound. You know, Coach Lucas and Coach Thomas, they're going to put us in the right position to make the plays, and all we have to do is just execute them.
All right, you're playing in one of the great rivalry games in college football, the biggest trophy in all the sports world, not just college football, Chief Caddo. How much of a focus is winning the Chief for the Demons?
That's what everybody talks about. Everybody talks about Chief Caddo. And to keep the trophy here, it'll be big, it'll be great for the town and for everybody. And this Saturday, hopefully, we're going to give it our all. We're going to keep the trophy here.
All right, you guys have gone on the road and won 3 times this year. This is your last road game in the regular season. How has this team evolved in winning road games this year?
We just came together, you know. I know our on the road record's not pretty good, but hey, the last 3 games we gave it our all, you know, and this is our last road win, and we still gonna give it our all, and we're gonna come out with a win.
All right, both teams have a chance for postseason. While you don't really control your destiny, the one thing you do control is if you win, you're still in the conversation. So how much is playoff consideration an incentive for you guys on Saturday?
We all want to go to the playoffs, you know. That's what we set out before the beginning of the season, you know. We wanted to make the playoffs. And by this win, if we win this Saturday, it's a big help, you know, and we'll be in the conversation. And hopefully we'll get that playoff bid to go to the playoffs.
Last question about Marion Chapman's play as a defensive star for the Demons, leading the conference in tackles. Has this been individually the kind of senior season that you hoped it'd be?
Yeah, beginning of the season, I was shooting to be the leading tackler, you know, but it's not all about me, it's about my team, you know, and without them, I wouldn't be the leading tackler, you know, and I thank them every week, you know, because it's because of them also. And I'm just proud of our defense as a unit, and hopefully this Saturday I keep the record as the leading tackler.
Very good. Thank you, Marion.
Thank you.
Junior receiver Cody Jones. He had 2 touchdown catches Saturday as the Demons beat Nichols, and now we head to Stephen F. Austin Saturday afternoon. Cody, talk about your game individually, not only touchdown catches, but running out of the Wildcats. You were a busy guy Saturday night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, you know, we try to give the defense multiple looks, you know, and getting that Wildcat. I did it in high school, so it always, you know, it brings back old memories. So, you know, I love doing it, and you know, get on the field, just trying to help your team in as many ways as you can. So that's all I had on my mind.
All right, what's more fun, Wildcat or catching passes from Zach Atkins?
I think catching passes from Zach Atkins, because you know it's always fun because I can never see him. All I can see is the ball coming out of the backfield. So it's always a challenge, and I love doing it.
Okay, at Wildcat, we haven't seen you chunking the ball downfield yet. Mm-hmm. Is that in the repertoire?
I think it's something that we're gonna leave uncovered. You know, we're not gonna talk about it too much. We just trying to come out there and just give it our all.
All right, talk about this Saturday's game against Stephen F. Austin. You were here last year and played a role as the Demons won Chief Caddo back in a wonderful victory for the football team. What does this game mean to you guys?
It's a big game. You know, it's a big rivalry. You know, coming in here, you know, they tell us about the game, and you know, most of the time that's the reason why we come, because we playing for we playing for the biggest trophy in, you know, college football, and you know, it means a lot to us, you know, because we know they're a great team, and it always pushes us to the limit playing against them, and it's always a hard-fought game, so we just love playing in the game and just going all out.
Do you guys ever discuss how to carry Chief Caddo off after the game?
We always say that we're going to need about 10 or 12 guys to carry him because he's pretty heavy. So, you know, we always have a plan of action.
And everybody wants a picture with the Chief.
Everybody.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah. Well, you think Chief will have anything to say to the team before the game?
I hope he does. You know, I hope he does to get everybody, you know, riled up and, you know, get ready to play to keep him over here with us.
I heard that when he came back to Northwestern after the game last year, you could see a smile on his face. Is that true?
Oh yeah. I mean, you can walk in there now and you can see that he's still smiling. You know, so we're going to try to keep that smile on his face.
He wouldn't want to be around a bunch of lumberjacks.
I don't think he would. I don't think he would. So
All right. Thank you, Cody.
thank you.